I asked you to recommend me a manga. Why the f did you recommend me this one? Hey everyone, it's Leon. During this lockdown, I decided to indulge a bit more of my otaku side, since I missed my trip to Japan because of the coronavirus. And in doing that, I've read a lot more manga and watched a lot more anime than I normally do. So I took to Twitter and I asked you guys if there was a specific manga that I should read. Any recommendations welcome? And this is what you chose. Uzumaki by Junji Ito. Why the f*** did you recommend this? Uzumaki is a seinen horror manga series written and illustrated by the king of horror manga himself, Junji Ito. It follows the story of Kirie and Suichi, who are residents of Karuzusho, a fictional city cursed by the Spiral. Just as a little heads up, if I butchered those names, I'm sorry. They're really hard. Throughout the story, we see how the Spiral affects the people of Karuzusho, and also how it affects the nature and the landscape and the city itself. Now, the manga is a horror. It's very spooky. It's very body horror. There's a lot of really freaking creepy pages, and the format of it starts off, it's kind of short story-esque. Each chapter is a different part of the curse that faces the town, and you just get to see all these insanely terrifying depictions of this curse. For example, there's a chapter including murderous mosquitoes, snail people, there's newborn babies who want to be put back inside the womb. Now, this was recommended to me because apparently Junji Ito is the king of horror manga. He's an amazing illustrator, an amazing writer, and his works are creepy and apparently really good. This is the first thing I've ever read of his, and I have to say, the art is nightmare fuel. I'm like currently trying to find the creepiest one, but I just don't know what. I don't even know what one to go for. Merry Christmas. From reading just the one of his works, I can kind of see where people are coming from. Every part of the story is incredibly tense. You're turning each page very slowly because Junji Ito uses a really cool technique of having leading pages. You know something's about to happen before you turn the page, and when you do, there's just a full-blown entire page full of someone being eaten alive, someone being turned into a full-on snail, and it's horrific. You know it's coming, you turn the page, and there it is. Goodbye, bedtime. It was fun knowing you. And the horror itself isn't just about bodily horror and gore and just gross shit. It's also about the Lovecraftian side of the unknown, of a mystic force plaguing the town, and no one knows what it is, no one knows how to stop it, and it's incomprehensible to humans, which is what makes it so freaking creepy. I spent the entire manga like, what is going on? Why are these people not reacting to it? And it's because they just don't understand what's going on. So what were my thoughts on Uzumaki? It's a little bit complicated. I started off reading it, I thought it was pretty slow paced. I didn't 100% enjoy it. Obviously the art, very cool. The actual horror elements, very cool. But the way it was structured just didn't get to me. It seemed like everything, there was weird things happening. They happened, and then they stopped, and then they were kind of forgotten about. And if I was living in a town where people were turning into snails on the regular, I wouldn't really forget about that. Speaking of structure, I also had a really big issue with the ending. I like happy endings. I like things to be enclosed. But upon kind of thinking about it and sitting back, I do get it. I'm not going to discuss spoilers here, but it's actually a really good ending. Just kind of sit there and think about it before you formulate an opinion, like this idiot did. And I literally cannot go away from this video without saying The art in this book is amazing. I can see why Junji Ito is so renowned in the manga community, because this is just phenomenal. Everything is done so well that I never thought pictures in kind of a comic book, for lack of a better word, would be this scary, but they fully are. And I can't go away from this video without praising the artwork enough in Uzumaki. What did I think overall? Creepy, scary. It's a good read. Probably not for everyone, but thanks for recommending it, I guess. Being serious, this is a fantastic read, and it's definitely worth looking into, especially if you like horror. Junji Ito, I'm going to have a look at his other works and probably pick them up and look at them, because this is really good. Now, that was probably the most convoluted review I've ever done. I've never reviewed a manga before, and I haven't filmed a YouTube video in months. But I'd like to start reviewing some more manga, to have a look at some anime and talk about these kind of things. I have collected manga for a while and have read it, but never really spoken about it. So I guess if you enjoyed, then leave a like, comment down below what you thought of Uzumaki, if you've read it, or if you want to read it, or if you don't want to read it, let me know. And if you want to see more anime and manga videos, then, I don't know, tell me, and I'll do them. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye!